WPMI.com. The man who led the investigation into Hiawayi Robinson's death could be on his way out as Prichard's interim police chief. Local 15's Derrick Rose was the only reporter there as the city council voted against a contract offer for Michael Rowland. Derrick, City Hall, very busy place tonight.
Very busy indeed, Greg. These council meetings usually last no more than 30 minutes, but this meeting tonight lasted more than 2 hours, and the gears are still moving as we speak. Now, within the past hour, I learned the city council, or the city that is, will hold a news conference tomorrow afternoon to discuss the position of police chief, the open position. It all comes on the heels of the city council voting against a contract offer to Michael Rowland from Mayor Troy Ephriam. Now, the bulk of the time during tonight's council meeting was spent with the council in executive session to discuss the contract offer and discuss the character of Michael Rowland. Rowland was first introduced as Interim Chief July 3rd, and it was not until today a contract was put on the table. Now, after 2 hours of meeting behind closed doors, a proposal for the contract died when council members Lorenzo Martin and Ossia Edwards publicly voted no. The voting ended before Council President Derrick Griffin and George McCall announced their votes. However, a City Hall source tells me the entire council was going to vote no. Now, Rowland, of course, is the man who led the initial stages of the investigation into the death of Hiawayi Robinson, but I'm told by a source his handling of that case has nothing to do with today's down vote. So the question is, without a contract, what happens to Michael Rowland? Now, initially, the mayor and city spokesperson told me they were under the impression Rowland would still be the interim chief, but I was told by at least 2 other sources the lack of a contract means he is done in that role. Here's one more wrench to throw into the puzzle. At a news conference tomorrow, Mayor Ephriam is expected to name Michael Rowland as the public safety director, putting him in charge of the police department. It is a cabinet position which does not require a contract, and ultimately it means the position of police chief will be vacant for the 3rd time since Troy Ephriam took office. Kim?
We have breaking